In this piano tutorial, I want to share a different way of playing the beginning section of the song Joy to the World, sort of in a way that we can use it as an exercise to practice in every single key. And this helps us develop that skill of harmonizing according to the melody of the song. Okay, so as you're going to see, some of these chords are heavily influenced by some gospel or jazz voicing. So let's start off in the key of E major. And as most of us know, this song, the beginning of the song is actually the major scale going in descending order, right? We start on here on the 1, and it would be very simple. But what we're going to do is add different chords to every single note. That way it sounds a little bit different and a little bit more interesting. And I'll also explain it in every single key, okay? So if we were to start it off in the most basic way, we can simply use the 1 chord and the 5 chord to harmonize this melody. For example, we start off on the 1 and then play a 5. And then back to the 1. That would be a simple way of playing it. But the way that I want to teach it is something like this. Right? I included a little bit more advanced chords, if you want to call it that, right? But it's not that difficult. All that I'm doing is including different passing chords that we can use to arrive to different target or destination chords, okay? So I started off the same way. I started off on the 1 chord. And something that you're going to notice is that I'm not simply playing the melody with 1 note, right, on my right hand. I'm actually playing a chord that includes the melody as the last note in the chord, okay? So over here, I started off on the 1 chord. I'm playing it as a major add 2 chord just to fill up the sound or the frequencies as much as possible in this case. So that's the 1 chord. Then for this note right here, which is the next note in the melody of the song, I'm actually going to play this chord right here. Right? I consider this a 5 over a 4 chord, right? Or a B major over an A, right? You can voice it in different ways, but in this case, I'm going to voice it like this, right? And as you can see, we have the flat 7 right here of B. Even though this is our bass note, this is not the actual root note. The root note in this case is B, right? We have A as our bass note. This note right here, F sharp, is the 5th of B. Then we have this 9th over here, the 3rd, the 5th again, and then the 1st or the root and the 3rd again, okay? Right? And if your fingers don't reach, you can keep it a little bit more simple, something like this, okay? And as you can see, this is simply a B major over an A major. And we're excluding or omitting the E. So that's our second note. And then from here, we're actually going to play a passing chord. I consider this a passing chord that is going to lead us to the 2, right? So, and it's still conforming to the melody of the song. This is our first passing, and this would technically be a minor 2, right? And we're simply playing a B minor over an A flat, and that gives us an A flat half diminished or A flat minor 7 flat 5, okay? This is going to lead us to the 5 in quotes, right? So we have 1, this is where it leads us, right? We play this passing to this passing, which will lead us to the 2. Now this chord right here is a C sharp 7 flat 9 sharp 5, right? It's all over the place, but the easier way of thinking about it is we're playing a C sharp with the 3rd and the minor 7th. Then we go up a half step from C sharp, which would be a D, and we play it as a minor chord, so D minor. That gives us that altered dominant chord. Then we play a 2 chord, and again, we're still maintaining the melody of the song up here. So that's where the voicing comes in. The way that we voice the chord will determine if the melody is heard or not, okay? Because that's our 2 chord, which is simply an F sharp minor 11, just an A major 9 over F sharp, okay? And then we play a 5 chord, right? At the end, this is technically a 2-5-1 again. So 2, 5. Right here, we're playing a B9 sus4. And this cluster of chords is technically just a B sus4. We add the minor 7th. And then we're just adding extra notes. So we add the B again. Then we add this C sharp, which would technically be, right, the 9th. We add the 4th again. Then we add the 13th up here, okay? Which is actually the melody. So it becomes a B13 sus, okay? And then we're back to the 1, which we play as an E major add 2. So all together, once again, that's how we would play it in E major. So what I want to do now is continue up chromatically and play it in every single key. I may have some variation, so be sure to stick throughout the entire video. And quick reminder, I have a piano course available. It's the first link in the description below. Hopefully you can learn something from there as well, okay? So let's move on to F major. How would we play it here? Start off with the melody, right? That would be F major. Now F sharp major. Let's go to G major. Let's go to A flat major. All right, let's go to A major. Let's go to B flat major. Let's go to B major. C major. C sharp major. D major. And finally, E flat major.